Broadway is coming to Danville. Here now are Danville Symphony Orchestra music director candidate Richard Zielinski and principal cellist Barbara Headland. Okay, this is so exciting. When people hear the word Broadway, that immediately excites many. Tell me what people can look forward to this weekend at the show.
Well, the show's going to be just like the greatest Broadway hits that you've ever heard, from Phantom of the Opera, Cats, Mamma Mia, Evita. There'll be some sing-along, portions to the show. There'll be some selection from Spamalot and Chorus Line, and they're great Broadway arrangements. We have 3 soloists coming in from Broadway, incredible musicians, and it's going to be an exciting evening of music.
Yes, absolutely. Barbara, let's talk about the preparation process as a cellist here in this symphony. You'd imagine, I would think, that people would be rehearsing for weeks, months on end all together, but actually you're doing that individually and then you come together. Tell me about the process.
Well, we would like to have more rehearsals, but the economy doesn't permit that. And in a program like this, the caliber of musicians we have, we don't need that much rehearsal. And we have a fine music director to follow. This will be a first time we've actually all worked with Mr. Zielinski, because he's making his debut this weekend with the orchestra, right? You haven't conducted the orchestra before, have you?
No, I'm not.
That's amazing.
And but we practice at home individually. We get our music in advance. We listen to recordings if we need to. I don't, because I played on Broadway and played a lot of the shows, and I toured with these pieces, so for me it's going to be a reunion.
Oh, I love that. That's so exciting. Richard, as we mentioned, this is a cool, unique situation for you. The Danville Symphony has been kind of on a mission to find their new music director and one of the top candidates. Let's talk about what this process has looked like.
Well, I saw the advertisement that the Danville Symphony was looking for a music director. I'm a graduate of Illinois. When I was here many years ago, I had a church job out in Danville. We started the Vermilion Festival Chorus out in Danville. I still get Christmas cards and know families from Danville. So it's for me, and I wanted to work with this orchestra because they're very talented, and the community is absolutely a wonderful community to work in.
Okay, that's amazing. And Barbara, how has this process been on your side?
Well, for me, I was a member of the search committee. I actually was not at the rehearsal when I was voted in to be one of the committee members, but I took the challenge, and I'm glad I did. There were 3 members of the orchestra who assisted the board in researching all the resumes that came in. We had over 60 resumes that came in. Some were international applicants as well.
Okay, so it means a lot for you to be standing here. It's amazing.
Yeah, and we read through all the resumes. We saw their videos and all the submissions and narrowed it down, just like any other job search. And then when we picked our final few, we had an interview with them on Zoom, and here we are today, looking forward to the concert.
Absolutely. And as we mentioned, the musicians playing this are top tier, the caliber is amazing. Can you give us a little bit of context of where some of these musicians are playing from?
Well, it's a combined orchestra of professional members from this community, from Champaign-Urbana Symphony and Danville, and musicians from Chicago and Indianapolis. It's a real amalgam of dedicated professional musicians.
Yeah, it's amazing. And you mentioned your background on Broadway. Let's talk details for people to attend, when, where, all the things.
Okay, it's Saturday, so it's tomorrow at 7:30, Danville High School in the Dick Van Dyke Auditorium. You can get tickets online. You can get them at the door.
Okay, awesome. Very good. Well, best of luck. I'm sure it'll be absolutely amazing and one to attend, enjoying all the sounds of Broadway. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, absolutely. All right, if you are interested in attending Behind the Mask or learning more about all the details, just be sure to mark it on your calendar. Consider going with your whole family. You can learn information on their website. We'll also connect you over on our website, ciliving.tv.